Hello and welcome to Lydia Hawk Designs. I am really excited to finally share this pattern. It is a free pattern. I developed my Crochet BB-8 doll in 2015. It was an art fair favorite and a lot of fun to make. I remember watching the movie thinking, I want to make a BB-8 doll, and then realizing that the body could easily be made using granny squares. Just like a, whoa, very cool. And I love granny squares. I don't know why. They just make me very happy, I guess. And I'm sharing this well in advance of May the 4th so we can enjoy our Star Wars holiday with our own Crochet BB-8 doll. We're going to make the small version of my doll today, but you are very welcome to follow along using the instructions for the larger doll. So for the small doll, we are going to need 3 skeins of worsted weight yarn. This is all Caron Simply Soft. We need an H8 5mm crochet hook, tapestry needle, stitch marker, 2 buttons, scissors, sewing needle, and matching thread for our buttons, and doll stuffing. Leaving a long tail for weaving in the end, we're going to cross our yarn, go in through the center with our thumb and index finger and create a slip knot. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch into first chain space. And find the hole in your ring. Round 1, single crochet 8 into ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, slip stitch into first single crochet, chain 1, place marker. Round 2, 2 single crochet around. This is an increase, so we work 2 single crochets into each single crochet space, giving us 16 stitches. With color B, slip stitch into marker space. So we remove our marker, we slip stitch with color B. And if color A becomes loose, you just go back, hold everything in place, tighten it down. So there's our slip stitch. Chain 1, place marker. I'm just going to tighten color A little bit again. Round 3, with B, single crochet 1, which is what is on our hook, color B. With A, 2 single crochet, so we're not even going to cut our yarn. You can if you want, it just creates a huge mess. All you have to do is just make sure that you're not pulling too hard. You don't want to buckle your material, but just gently, and you can use your middle finger to just sort of hold it in place so it doesn't buckle the material. And then we're going to work an increase, so that's 2 into the next. Tighten loose stitches as we go. Now it says single crochet 2, so one right after the other, 1, 2, and then it says with B in same stitch single crochet 1. So it's our increase, but we're creating our increase with color B this time. And now we're going to repeat from asterisk to asterisk. So with B, which is what we have, we're going to single crochet 1. With A, we're going to 2 single crochets. We're going to increase and just tighten our thread as we go. So 1, 2, single crochet 2, so 1 in the next, and then 1 in the next. With color B, in same stitch, just worked, increase, and then repeat again. That's 1. With A, 2 single crochet, so we increase, and then 2, 1, 2, and then with B in same stitch, single crochet 1, and then one more time, 1, with A, single crochet 2, or 2 single crochets, sorry, it's an increase, and then 1, 2, and then in same stitch with color B, single crochet 1. And then slip stitch, chain 1. We can go ahead and cut color A, just leave a tail for weaving in the end. Round 4, single crochet in each stitch around, so 24 single crochets all around. With color C, slip stitch into marker space, chain 1, place marker. Round 5, 3 single crochet. So this is an increase, but it's really a corner. So single crochet 3 stitches into your first single crochet. Single crochet 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And repeat around. So 3 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, that's our second corner, and single crochet 5. slip stitch, we're going to go ahead and cut color B, and we're going to cut a long tail for color A because that's what we're going to use to attach our squares. Now go ahead and make 5 more of these. We've got all of our squares ready to go. Now we just need to make sure we weave in all the ends minus our longest tail here, just to clean these up and get the extra thread out of the way. So we're just going to slowly, one at a time, take these ends and tuck them away. Once you have all of those loose ends weaved in, come back and we will put this together. Now we're going to start panel by panel. We've roughly got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stitches all the way around. It says with right sides facing. So just as a basic guideline, I'm going to count 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I really want to use the ends on these. So if I start with this one, I'm going to use this and I'm going to count 8. So that's why I started with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to go in right here. And I've got these corner to corner so that I can turn around and I can use this for the next seam. So going through both stitches, I'm going to go into the next set of stitches. And I think I'm just going to slip stitch. And I'm just going to count out 8. And once I get to 8, I'm going to bind off. Now taking the next square and doing the same thing where this tail starts on this end. There's a bit of a gap here, so I'm going to have to start this one next to my tail and then count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't feel bad if you have to just kind of redo your work until you're happy. Now we've got this tail, and again I'm just going to take my panel I got to make sure that I'm lining these up correctly. Technically, I think I want to go ahead and do this side, so I'll use this end for that. Okay. Yeah, that tail is too short, so I have to start with a new thread down here. And I chained one just to secure it. Little holes right here. So before I even get to the very end, I'm going to go ahead and go in and close gaps. The one thing I want to do a little differently with the last square is make sure that these corners are closed. That looks good. And then, yep, I just want to make sure that I don't have to go back and fix the corners. So and now just gently turn inside out. I just want to find a piece of string close by that I can use. Here we go. Yep, that's it. I'm just going to tuck the rest of the ends in to the bag. And add stuffing. That looks pretty good. Now I'm just gonna close it up. Looks good. Now we're going to make the head. With color A, leave a very long tail because you're going to use it to attach the head to the body. Create a slip knot. Chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch into first chain space. Round 1, single crochet 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, slip stitch into first single crochet, chain 1, place marker. Round 2 increases, so 2 single crochet around, Round 3, single crochet 1, 2 single crochet, so 2 into the next, and repeat all the way around. Round 4, single crochet 2, single crochet 2 together. So we're working a decrease. We'll go into 2 stitches and then pull through 3 loops all the way around. 1, 2, single crochet 2 together. With C, slip stitch in a marker space, chain 1, place marker, round 5, single crochet 2, and I'm going to go ahead and turn my work. There we go. So I can better see what I'm doing. And 2 single crochet. So we're working an increase. Row 6, single crochet 24. And I'm also going to go ahead and cut color A. Round 7, single crochet 24. before I finish round 7, I'm going to go ahead and add accents and pull this longer piece of thread through the hole here, because this is what I'm going to use to attach to the body. Now, I studied pictures of BB-8 to try to figure out where to put the accents, and really it's the front that I spent more time on. So right in the front where the buttons go, there were what looked like 3 little spots right in the front. And then maybe 3 stitches over, a few more accents. And then just sort of randomly placed around the back. And I'm not pulling the thread hard, I'm not buckling the fabric. And when I'm happy, I'm just going to go ahead and weave it towards this other end and knot it. So just going into back stitches, just get it closer. Don't want to see this from the front. And then knot. Slip stitch into marker space, chain 1, place marker, round 8, single crochet 2, single crochet 2 together, repeat around, with color B, slip stitch into marker space, chain 1, place marker. I'm not going to cut color C because I'm actually going to pick it up again on the next row, and it'll be just right here. So round 9, single crochet 1, single crochet 2 together, all the way around. with C, slip stitch into marker space. I'm just going to use the thread, chain 1, place marker. But before I finish, I'm actually going to go ahead and sew on my buttons. So starting with about an arm's length, I'm going to thread my little sewing needle. Pull the needle halfway through, knot the end, and start with the small button, which is right at the top of this one line in front. And when I'm happy, I'm just going to use this also for my larger button. That's going to set center here, just above the last round I worked. Now I'm just going to go right back into the little one. And then tie the two ends into several knots. Round 10, single crochet 12. With A, slip stitch into marker space, chain 1, place marker, and before I continue, I'm going to go ahead and cut color B. And tuck that in, and also color C. And add some stuffing, because this is going to close up pretty quick. Round 11, single crochet 2 together, around. Slip stitch into marker space, cut a long tail for closing, and bind off. And now I'm going to attach my BB-8 head to an area that this seam can go on the bottom, or it can go towards the back. Or it can go on the bottom. Yeah. So I'm just going to put that seam on the bottom and attach BB-8's head to a corner area right here. And I'm going to do that by taking this thread and slowly working it into the area just below the head. So just a little at a time, going into the top and going into the bottom all the way around. And I kind of try to do like a broad like insertion so that it covers a large space. And it's, you know, if you do this several times all the way around, it's going to be really secure. So cute. I just love the fact that granny squares make this doll's body. I love that. I really do. I love granny squares. I don't know why. They're just, I don't know. There's something comforting about being able to crochet a square and make an Afghan or a BB-8 doll. And when you're ready, you can just weave in the end right at the bottom of the doll head. And there we have it. We have a crochet BB-8 doll. Very cute. Just, I don't know, adorable. Just adorable. I like to say this for my dolls. It is not a toy for a pet, baby, or toddler, because anything that can come off and become a choking hazard, just keep it out of their grasp. Thank you so much for following this tutorial with me. If there's anything you would like to see that you haven't seen yet in pattern form, let me know at lydiahawk.com. Until next time.